Hey there, Pet Squad. Are you ready for a journey through time? Today, we're meeting some of the most famous, most loved, and most extraordinary pets in history. These aren't just any pets. They've rubbed shoulders with emperors, inspired artists, and won the hearts of millions. So buckle up because we're about to dive into the past. Pet 1. Incitatus. First stop, ancient Rome. Meet Incitatus, the horse who lived like a king. His owner, Emperor Caligula, loved him so much that he gave him a marble stall and an ivory manger. Imagine that, a horse living in more luxury than most people. There were even rumors that Caligula wanted to make him a consul. Talk about political horseplay. Pet 2. Muhammad's cat, Musa. Next, we're off to the 7th century to meet Musa, the cat of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Now, we all love our pets, but how many of us would cut off a piece of our clothing rather than disturb them? That's exactly what Prophet Muhammad did when Musa fell asleep on his robe. Now that's what I call respect. Pet 3. Hachiko. Fast forward to 1920s Japan and meet Hachiko, the Akita dog who redefined loyalty. Every day for nearly 10 years, Hachiko waited at Shibuya Station for his deceased owner to return from work. His story touched so many hearts that they built a statue in his honor. Now that's a dog who truly knew the meaning of "till death do us part." Pet 4. Alexander the Great's horse, Bucephalus. Let's gallop over to ancient Greece now, to meet Bucephalus, the horse who was Alexander the Great's ride or die, literally. Bucephalus carried Alexander through countless battles, and their bond was so strong that when Bucephalus died, Alexander named a city after him. Now that's a friendship for the history books. Pet 5. Pablo Picasso's dachshund, Lump. Finally, we're in the 20th century, meeting Lump, the dachshund who was more than just a pet to Pablo Picasso. Lump was Picasso's muse, his companion, and his friend. He even made it into some of Picasso's art. Now, how many dogs can say they've been immortalized by one of the greatest artists of all time? Pet 6. FDR's dog, Fala. Next up, we're in the White House meeting Fala, the Scottish Terrier, who was more than just a pet to President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Fala was so loved that he even had his own press secretary. Now that's a dog with political clout. Pet 7. Queen Elizabeth II's corgis. From the White House, we're off to Buckingham Palace to meet Queen Elizabeth II's famous corgis. These royal pups have been the Queen's loyal companions for decades. They've even starred in movies and TV shows. Talk about living the royal life. Pet 8. Ernest Hemingway's polydactyl cats. Next, we're in sunny Key West, meeting the descendants of Ernest Hemingway's polydactyl cats. These 6-toed felines still roam Hemingway's home, living the good life. Now that's what I call a legacy. Pet 9. Elvis Presley's hound dog. From sunny Key West, we're off to Graceland to meet Elvis Presley's hound dog. While he may not have been nothing but a hound dog to Elvis, he certainly captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Now that's a dog with some rock and roll spirit. Pet 10. Charles Darwin's tortoise, Harriet. Next, we're meeting Harriet, a tortoise who was reportedly owned by Charles Darwin. Harriet lived to the ripe old age of 176, making her one of the longest-lived pets in history. Now that's a pet with some serious staying power. Pet 11. Pavlov's dogs. From Harriet, we're off to meet Pavlov's dogs, the pups who changed the course of psychology. These dogs were trained to associate a bell with food, leading to the discovery of classical conditioning. Now that's some food for thought. Pet 12. Toto from The Wizard of Oz, cut to a Cairn Terrier on a yellow brick road. Next, we're off to the land of Oz to meet Toto, the Cairn Terrier who stole our hearts in The Wizard of Oz. Toto may have been small, but he was brave, loyal, and always there for Dorothy. Now that's a true friend. Pet 13. Laika, the space dog from Oz. We're off to outer space to meet Laika, the first animal to orbit Earth. Laika may not have returned from her journey, but she paved the way for human space travel. Now that's a dog who truly reached for the stars. Pet 14. Beethoven, the St. Bernard. Next, we're meeting Beethoven, the St. Bernard who brought laughter and chaos to our screens in the Beethoven movie series. Beethoven may have been a handful, but he was also lovable, loyal, and always there for his family. Now that's a dog with some serious screen presence. Pet 15. Snoopy. Finally, we're meeting Snoopy, the beagle who has captured our hearts in the Peanuts comic strip and TV specials. Snoopy may be a cartoon, but his love for life, his imagination, and his loyalty to Charlie Brown have made him a beloved pet to us all. Now that's a dog who knows how to dream big. And that's a wrap on our journey through time, meeting some of history's most famous pets. These animals have not only been companions, but also sources of inspiration, loyalty, and love. They've lived in palaces, inspired artworks, and even waited years for their owners. They've shown us that pets aren't just pets, they're family. So here's to all the pets out there, making our lives a little bit brighter every day. Until next time, stay pawsome, Pet Squad.